Hey, I'm Carlos Garcia, and today we are getting into the top 6, what is this, under $100 bourbons. Now, 2 of them are actually wheat whiskeys, 2 are wheated bourbons, the 2 are just regular bourbons. But that's what we're getting into today. I just came back from Kentucky, last night. Well, last night while I'm recording this, so you guys are gonna see this tomorrow. I'm recording this Tuesday. So that video, I'm hoping to get for Friday, an honest take on the Kentucky Bourbon Festival. There's things to talk about. But first, what we're gonna do is do the giveaway for the Jack Daniel's Toasted Barrels and the one with the $5 raffle tickets. So we have 45 entrants, which equals out to $225. Now, YouTube takes 30% of that. So I'm just gonna do four giveaways. Pretty sure like 3 or 4 people reached out to me for the bottles. So I'll reach out to them afterwards. If anyone wants an actual full bottle, I'll go pick up to the store. So, and if you don't win today and you still are looking for one, yeah, definitely reach out to me because Connecticut's the land of those bottles. We have them all over the place. All right, we got a notebook. The first winner gets to pick whatever barrel number they want based off the notes or whatever. So we'll go in that order. So let's see who wins first choice. Robert, I'm pretty sure, good job. I'm pretty sure he put in like 4 different or 5 different tickets. So, okay. Second choice. Scotty B. I don't know if you were one of the people that sent me an email for a full bottle, but you won one, so congratulations. An old Army buddy of mine. Let's see. Q Dog. Okay. Luckiest probably person in here. Always winning stuff. Okay. Last opportunity, 4th choice. Tim Garcia Maduro, another multiple winner. Okay. So if you didn't win, you want a bottle, email's in the description. For you 4, email me. I'm pretty sure I have all you guys. I'm not 100% sure if I have Robert Nygaard, but the rest of you guys I definitely do. So let's get into the blind. All right, so if you don't know what bottles are in here, it was in the last episode, but I'll throw up the images up there for you guys, and I'm sure I put in the thumbnail as well. So let's go into A on the nose. Okay, so A on the nose, cherry oak peanut butter. Those are the strong notes. I put wheat question mark. Now, 4 of these out of the 6 have wheat in them for sure. 2 of them are wheated, or 2 of them are wheat whiskeys. But there's like a little bit of a funk. So I'm trying to see if that's maybe the wheat funk, but I wrote wheat question mark. So let's go to B. B right off the bat has a little bit more of the wheat funk. Okay, so I like nose on B better than A. It's just sweeter. Cherry oak sweet, little wheat funk. Wow. I like B. Okay, so let's go to C on the nose. Okay, way more wheat funk and more of a butterscotch direction. Okay, C, wheat funk, butterscotch, honey, cinnamon, dark fruits. I think I still might like B better. They're close though. Go to D. Okay, your typical bourbon notes. So the first 3 had some wheat in it. This one didn't really get that funky part. Cherry, bright red fruit, peanut. I wrote nutty and then I was trying to figure out like what nutty. But peanut, oak, and caramel. let's go to E. So E reminds me a lot of D. Peanut butter, cherry, oak, some chocolate. I like E's nose a little bit better. Okay, let's go to F. Oh, and it's clear. I packed up one of my Glens for the Kentucky trip. I haven't unpacked yet, so just grab the F from the clear set. Okay, interesting. The cherry, it was really bright in the beginning. Cherry, red Jolly Rancher, cinnamon. And then the more I nosed it, got earthy and the wheat funk. Still good. All right, let's get into the palettes. So on the palette, dark cherry, strawberry Laffy Taffy, nutty, oak, vanilla. No, finish, nutty, hazelnut, oak, banana. Pretty good, pretty good. Now these are my favorite bourbons of the year, so I don't expect any duds, because that would be weird. I did just come back from Kentucky where I was drinking stuff like King of Kentucky. So I've been having a lot of good pours the past few days. Okay, second sip. Okay, second sip, some cherry chapstick on the palate and citrus on the finish. All right, nothing new on the third sip. A's very good, do enjoy it. Let's get into B. I think I do enjoy B a little bit better. So it's dark cherry, wheat, chocolate, banana, finish dustier, wheat, vanilla, oak. Nice linger. Really like the linger. On the second sip, I got some more dark fruit, strawberry Laffy Taffy, and on the finish, savory chocolate powder. It's good. I like B a lot. Try it one more time. Yeah, dusty and chocolate notes are really good. Okay, let's go to C. All right, well, that's good too. Dark fruit, earthy, vanilla, sweet. Finish, honey, dark fruit, chocolate, funky. Okay, second sip on C, oak and banana and rickhouse on the finish. It wasn't as rickhousey as Warehouse C at Buffalo Trace that I was in yesterday. I did a little tour, but definitely get some rickhouse there. And one more sip. I got a little bit more butterscotch this time on the palate. Rickhouse's note is getting a little stronger on the finish. A long finish too. Let's get into D. All right, so D is a peanut bomb. I wrote peanut, oak, very peanut, vanilla, finish peanut, vanilla, sweet. A lot of peanut. Try it again. Still very peanut forward, but this time I got a little bit more caramel and cherry on the finish. Overall, it's not bad. The second sip definitely better than the first one. That peanut was a little bit too much peanut. Let's not get crazy. Okay, let's go to E. Nothing new on D. E's good. It's a little proofy. I'm sure it's, these proofs are all over the place. I'm pretty sure there's like a 20-ish proof difference between some of these. So definitely more proof on this one. Cherry, chocolate, red apple, strawberry chapstick, and peanut butter on the palate. The finish, peanut butter, oak, red apple, roasted peanut, and chocolate. Overall, very tasty. I do like this one a lot. Okay, second sip, more vanilla on the palate and cinnamon on the finish. Good. I wrote spice on the finish this time. It definitely has way more spicefulness in the mouth. I don't think that's exactly all proof because it's just more spicy. All right, so let's go to F. F's not blowing my mind. I don't know if it's coming off of the spicefulness of E. Peanut, cherry, cinnamon, oak on the palate, vanilla, strawberry chapstick, and oak on the finish. It's okay. Hope this isn't like the highest scoring one going into this. I'll get one more sip. I get too much. Little earthiness on the finish. Yeah, each sip got better. On the finish got a little more cherry. Good. Okay. I was a little worried I was going to score something pretty bad. Not pretty bad. Yeah, I'm sure so we got over a 3. So I'm going to take a break here, come back with any notes and scores. All right, went back and forth and got some scores. Let's do a giveaway. So if you want to enter, we'll do 2-ounce samples because, there's plenty here. So 2-ounce samples of all 6 of these. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment with uppercase letters under 100. The 100. So a little shorter. In last place is the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof A125. It scored at 3.5. Just a little bit too much peanut. Little too much peanut. Okay, Okay, so then came down to the Bernheim BP, barrel proof 8225. Scored at 3.75. So, oh, that's the only thing I got a new note on. It became more savory on the palate. So you probably thought it was going to score lower. It did get a little bit better. Okay, so then we go to fourth place, and fourth, second, and third are really close. So fourth place is the Fitz 100, a score of 3.8. And then third, so that was fourth place. Third place is a Bardstown Wheated with a 3.9. And then it came down to the Booker's 2025-01 and the Star Hill. And the Bookers came in second place with a 3.95. And the winner, and my favorite so far, I think it was the number one going into this, is the Star Hill wheat whiskey with a score of 4. So it's very unique, very delicious. I really enjoy it. I know a couple of you guys said, what about the Jack Daniel's 10? Why don't you throw in a regular shelfer to kind of see how it does against those? I thought I reviewed the Jack Daniel's 10 on this channel. Apparently I did not. So I think it was because I thought I had all of the releases and I think I don't have one of them. So I'll try to get the Jack Daniel's 10 out there soonish. And then what going against a regular shelfer, like this Bardstown Wheated is a regular shelfer. Like, you know, some of these, you know, are still sitting on shelves. Now, these two may not so much, but this is supposed to be a shelfer. But, you know, Booker's is on shelves. These Elijah Craig's, they're not selling, so they're not even putting out the newer ones. That's a whole nother thing. So out of this group, none of these are too hard to find except for the Star Hill. But maybe when I do the top, like the over 100, maybe I'll do something like that. But for now, that's my list of under 100. And I picked up a crap load of bottles at the Kentucky Bourbon Festival. They're all being shipped over here. Way more reviews coming of crazy bottles, and some of those were under 100, so we'll get into a lot of that stuff. So don't do nothing stupid. And if you do, don't get caught. Bye.